Okay, about Tate's routine, I try and feed him about every 4 hours. And sometimes it's not always that, though. It's 3.5. Really, it can be anywhere from 3.5 to 4.5. So I'm wondering, is there a range that's okay? Is it okay for there to be a range in the feed wakes sleep cycle?
Absolutely. Yes,
Okay.
you're doing great. 3.5 to 4.5 at his age is completely appropriate. It would be really hard to be on a rigid 4 hour schedule that wouldn't serve his needs, and then you would be a slave to making sure he eats right at 4 hours. I found with mine that a lot of times they couldn't handle as much wake time in the morning. So they would have a shorter wake time, the same nap, but it ended up being about 3 hours, 3.5 hours, maybe 3 hours, 45 minutes between the two feedings. And then sometimes in the afternoon, Mike could handle a little bit longer wake time. And so it ended up being about 4.5 hours between feedings. So it's great to have a range.
Okay. And sometimes, say if he does wake up earlier, like after 3.5 hours, and I don't want to feed him right then, is it okay to wait a few minutes? Or do I need to feed him right then to keep him on the feed, wake, sleep cycle?
I think you hit a good key right there.
Okay.
Keep them on the feed wake sleep cycle.
Okay, so
I usually fed mine when they got up to try to keep them in the order. They're well rested. They usually take a really good feeding. If you keep them up too long, 20, 30 minutes, they've gotten a little bit of play out, they're a little more tired, they might not feed as well, then you can get into a bad cycle. You could be, sleep wake feed, which you don't want to start doing. So I usually, when they wake up, I start the feed wake sleep cycle over again.
We hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to see more, and check out the growingfamilies.life website to find more resources and to get connected.